Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel. Tonight we're doing Titanic 20 and 21. If we manage it, because there's quite a bit to do. I think you realise. Sorry, we're a little bit late. Technical difficulties, getting stuff sorted out. Didn't realise how the time went so quick. But I'll introduce you to who we've got here. Danno behind me, and we've got still getting organised. And we've got Modz.
Yep, good evening everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'll be on chat and instructions, and there's quite a lot to do in issue 20, so this should be fun.
Yeah, well, when you go through the chat, that will give us a chance to get super glue and all that organised.
Right, well, yeah.
Quite a bit of chat there, so I'll take it onto the both on the screen, and then we'll get this organised. So whenever you're ready,
yeah.
Things.
Okay, so first in tonight we've got Horlix says good evening Geordie and Danno and all in chat. Good luck with the build. I will watch back as I'll be leaving the gym when you start. Leaving my thumbs up now. Evening Horlix.
Evening Horlix.
And then we've got D Harris saying evening Geordie, Danno and Mark. Evening D again.
Okay.
And then we've got Warren James saying hi all, good luck tonight. Hi Warren.
All right.
And then we've got Gillian's Dot saying evening again everyone. Evening again Gillian. And then we've got DS Models and Vintage. Hello everyone, good luck with your build tonight. Evening Dave.
Hey Dave.
And then Gillian Dot says good evening again everyone. And then Dave Matt Bill says, good evening again, everyone. Have a great show and build, Dave. And good evening again to the host. Evening again, Dave Mack.
Dave.
And then we've got Dave Matt Bill saying evening to Warren, to Gillian, and to Sir Dave Say. And we've got Warren saying evening to Dave Mack. And then we've got Gillian Dot saying evening, Dave Mack. And then DS Models and Vintage says, your sound's a bit down, Geordie Dave.
Is it?
Yeah, you might have to have a look at your audio settings again. And then D Harris says, evening again all.
Microphone, what look you on snowboard?
Is that better?
Was that better?
Yeah, that's better.
You hadn't put the snowboard one on.
Okay.
Okay, is that it?
Yep.
Okay, then we'll go for a pause check then.
Okay.
I'll put the
camera.
I think because this is all backwards to mine.
Okay, so parts in this issue is 20A, which is connecting cable for the first funnel. Yeah. 20B is LEDs and circuit board. Yeah. 20C is boiler room vent hood.
Boiler room vent hood. Oh, there's a couple of them, but there's one. That's what they look like.
Yeah. 20D is decking.
Decking's in here. All these little things out. Decking.
Okay. 20E is cowled vent.
Right. 20E is cowled vent. That one there.
Yeah. 20F is antennae holder.
That tiny little thing there.
Yeah.
Put that
there. 20G is hatch ×2. That's on your photo etch.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Etch off, so put there's the
right. So 20G is a hatch, 20H is a grill, 20I is a grill, 20J is a grill. And then we'll go 20K, which is swan neck vent ×2.
Swan neck vent ×2.
Yeah. And 20L, which is plastic band.
Little plastic band there.
And then lastly is AP3 PB screws. Well, AP screws.
There they go in the packet.
Okay.
So don't think we need them to last.
Okay.
Right, that's the vent that goes with this one. That's the vent that came with another issue. And that's the vent that came with another issue because we're going to be putting these things on these vents.
Okay, right. I'll just go through this chat that's come up. So Dave Matt says, evening again at D Harris. D Harris says, sound good now. D Harris says, evening again at Dave Matt Builds. And D Harris says, at DS Model and Vintage, good evening, Sir Dave. Sorry I missed your stream last night. And then we've got D Harris saying, at Gillian's Dots, good evening again, and a good evening to Warren James. Okay, so step one.
Step one, get super glue into the friggin' Joe.
So take the ventilator hood 16C, supplied with issue 16, cut one of the grills A from the frame and check the fit inside the rim of the hood. Apply a tiny drop of super glue to the corners of the hood 16C inside the rim circled and fix in place.
All right, so that's going to go on there like so. And I'm just going to get the cocktail stick. My assistant here gets a cocktail stick. Thank you. And I'll put a little bit of glue around here.
Okay, while you're doing that, Gillian Dot says, good evening again to D Harris. And Warren James says, evening to D as well.
So once we've done this issue with this deck be complete?
Well, no, because there'll still be railings to put on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's tons of windows to put in and out.
And I reckon all the railings is going to be like the Bismarck and come at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, put that there to dry.
Okay, so step 2 is fit the ventilator hood in place on the stairwell superstructure 16E as shown. Apply a little glue to the pegs on the base of the hood to fix it in place.
That's that one. Oh, I thought I would have been let it to dry a bit first, but
I can. Give it a couple more minutes before you put it in.
Well, do you want to move on to step 3, which
Hang on, because that's the one with the what you call it on. That didn't. I went and put it on the wrong one, haven't I?
Yes, enough. I thought I got something out. Why?
Yeah.
The power stuff. I'll put that somewhere.
I've put it on the one that's got the hole on. No, the top bit on, which goes on the other one.
Oh, yeah, that goes a bit further back.
Can you take it off?
No, it's got to go on that one.
All right.
Just 2 or 3 of these. All right, I'll be as slow as I can.
Oh, don't worry. The Titanic wasn't built in a day.
Next time I come over, I'm bringing me freaking I'm bringing me goggles over. The light here is not very good. I should bring my big lamp over.
No, I can see it. So.
If I remember right, that goes in here, pointing in. There you go. That's on there.
Okay.
Well, we're going to see you putting this on now.
Yeah. Okay. So step 3 is the decking 20D fits in the space in the front of the base of the first funnel on the superstructure of the officers' quarters. Remove the backing and fix in place, ensuring that the holes are aligned.
And there's that in. Okay.
Power thing this port here.
Well,
okay, so step 4 is take the LED strip J1 20B and plug it into the socket labelled MOT/LED on the circuit board on the tester supplied with issue 3 to check that it works. Then disconnect it again. Fit the LED strip 20B inside the officers' quarters. The LEDs fit into the holes indicated by the arrows. Note the position of the shaped end of the circuit board inside ribs at each end on the inside of the superstructure. Dotted lines below right. Insert one edge of the J1 circuit board under the 2 tabs highlighted by the blue circles. Whoa.
Put it somewhere safe so I know where it is and I can't find it.
What I'm looking for is the wires pointing forward.
There should be on part of the circuit board. There should be like a cutout corner, and it should marry up with a bit on the on the officers' quarters.
Oh, it's just that bulge, it looks slightly up that way.
So you put that bit in.
Yeah, it's getting these in, isn't it?
Yeah, and then it says turn the assembly over and use the tip of a flat screwdriver to very gently ease the other 2 tabs over the edge of the circuit board to hold it in place. Connect to the tester again to check that the LEDs are working, then disconnect again.
But he can't test it because he can't find his test board. So I'm just going to have to, he's going to have to wait a little.
It's going to bug me all night now.
These are going to bug me because I remember it took me years to get mine to snap in.
Well, while you're doing that, we've had a few more, a couple more comments come in. Well, actually one saying, hi Dee, that's okay, matey. Hi Dave Mac.
I see you okay.
That's it. That's it.
Is that him?
Something's fell out though. Where's that fell out from? Is that fell out from that end?
Hey! So we can't test it.
Is that fell out from that end? Has it fell out from this end? From that end.
Okay.
I'll try and test it. Right, I'm trying to test the lights. And the on.
Yeah.
On their own.
And off.
Okay.
Are we working on this now, are we?
Yes, we're still carrying work on that. So, step 6 is take the 2 ventilator hoods, 14B and 20C, cut the grills 20J and 20H from the support, check the fit of 20J on hood 14B and 20H on 20C, apply a little of glue inside the rim of the vents to fix the grills in place. The 2 hoods fit fore and aft of the funnel fixing point on the officers' quarters, glue them in place.
And I'll just push them on me. I'm gluing now on until unless they're really slack. Alright, so what I'm doing now, since you can't see online, I'm just putting the glue along the edges of this. God, this camera's too far back.
I can move it forward.
Let's see there. It's a bad fit. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Main fitted knee bother. God, seems too small.
Yeah, it looks too small.
Might not be the right one then.
1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be that one, can't it? Must be. How many of these we got? 4.
That should. That's better.
Oh, no, the glue's gone off. By the time I've done that, the glue goes off. And I'm getting stuck to the thing now. That's the trouble with super glue. Like Jason, I hate the stuff. Right, the one with the plug thing goes at the back, doesn't it?
The one with the hole on the top, yes.
Yeah. And with the hole on the top goes at the. That's a bit enough. He's only got one hole.
Should have 3. It goes.
Because
It goes on the grey part.
Right, facing.
outline.
Yeah, because you won't want to suck air in from the first funnel.
Oh, yes.
There'll be enough smoke on there.
And the little one does the same on the other side, doesn't it?
Yes.
But the one on the other side faces the other way.
Yeah.
There you go. That's that.
Okay, that's correct. Okay, so step 7 is remove the 2 hatches 20G from the frame. Use a pair of long nose pliers to grip one half of one of the hatches above right and bend it so that the angle matches the top of the hatch openings on the deck near the ventilator hood above far right. Repeat to bend the second hatch. Glue the hatches in place. Now, here's a bit of knowledge for you. So, one of them hatches went down to the Marconi room, and then another one of those hatches went down to a central point that had no windows, where officers could sit down and read and stuff like that. So that's where those 2 are located.
Right. Duck nose pliers. I use different pliers at home.
I find easier holding the duck nose by the nose itself.
Got to get the bend right.
Sounds like you need your own little toolbox round at Danno's, Geordie.
A little bit more. These are awkward to get on. I remember doing mine.
D saying Mr. T sharing his knowledge again, LOL.
Yeah, but they're all awkward to get on.
Yeah.
Some of them you should have been put on before the other bits. Now get on. And stay on. Get off my finger. Stay on.
Fit.
Adjust. Oh, that's one. Number 2. Super glue.
All I can say when fitting the windows, make sure you have a diamond painting pen with you.
And if you think I'm putting all them windows on live, you're not coming.
the plastic windows, like the bit.
No, the photo etched. Right, that's that.
Okay, fantastic. So that now takes us on to stage 8, which is take the cowled vent 20E and fit it into the holes on the deck near the ventilator hood 14B as shown.
Is that one?
Let's show it to me.
That one.
It's that one.
No.
That one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Where's that one?
It goes at the front left. Other side of the ventilator hood.
Probably be easier if it turns around towards you.
Should be a large and a small hole, so you should be able to get it in correct. Large hole and a small hole.
You should be facing the other way.
Other way, it's that one.
Yeah. There we go.
Right, next.
Okay, step 9. The antenna holder 20F fits in the hole in the square raised panel in the decking near the hatches. Note the orientation, then glue in place. Obviously, this is the aerial that went down to the Marconi room.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Step 10 is take the 2 swan neck vents at 20K and identify the fixing points at either end of the lifeboat on the starboard side of the officers' quarters. One peg on each of the vents is larger than the other to ensure they are fitted the right way around. Fix in place as shown below. Use a little super glue to hold them in place if necessary.
I could admit this is where the mat can get in your way. So I can't get weight on it.
We'll spring it across on this bench if you need to.
All right.
One elbow piece. Yeah.
You might have to. It's a bad fit, that.
It does say use glue if necessary.
I think I'm going to have to. Bad fit.
D says, watched Mr. Mansell doing this. Non-structural parts are the P windows. He used the wood glue, easier to apply the parts.
Okay.
Okay. Right, step 11 is take the ventilation duct 15A supplied with the issue 15 and fit in place. The peg at one end fits into the socket in the top of the vent hood 10C and the peg at the other end fits into the hole in the deck.
Got that?
Is it not 5?
And we've got Yorkshire Crafter saying, evening, everyone. Hi, love.
Oh, Julie. Right, I need to get these things. I'll go into here now.
What did you go to there?
Then,
Yeah.
because I'm going to be putting it. We took these off last time, remember?
Yeah.
We just put them in a safe place. Now we've got to remember which one's going on where.
Dave Matt Bill says, evening to Yorkshire Crafter.
So, no. That's
What issue was it? I can go get rabbit, yeah? Was it last week's? Yes, it was.
No, I don't know if that's the right one.
There we go.
Makes it odd. I'm still flipping guessing by.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Well, we're taking them off.
Yeah.
Is that pipe going? I can't see why that pipe's bending in. Or... But we've got these the right way.
While you were doing that, D. Harris says, evening at Yorkshire Crafter. And Yorkshire Crafter says, hi to Dave, Mac, and to D.
That look right, Milk.
Come on.
That look right.
Yeah, I think it looks right. Okay.
I think I've got that one around weak. I think the funnel's going to hit it. I'll find out in a minute. I don't think I've got that the wrong way around. Okay.
Right, so step 12. Take the first funnel with the details fitted in issue 19, remove the grill from the top of the funnel and take out the interior funnel, tank and smoke generator assembly. Fit the plastic band 20L around the tank, holding the cable in place so that it is taut.
Bloody tight fit, this thing. Sorry if I'm off the camera.
Don't worry about it.
I'm just getting this because my look at the flick off. God, it's tight to get on around, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but
You get one end in, I can't get the other end. Okay, there's that done.
okay.
Don't need
All
that
right.
now.
Step 13 is take the connecting cable K120A, thread the larger connector socket up through the first funnel. This will be connected to the smoke generator cable. So you need to, in electrical terms, fit the female end up through the funnel.
Okay.
Okay, now I would now put a bit of tape on it, on the top of the funnel to hold it in place.
Does it need to be much out?
No, not really.
Or is
It just keeps it in place. I mean, it does say tighten and knot, but I just don't see. You could just tape it and it'll be better. Electrical tape. Always has its uses.
Just only want a little bit. That's what you have an assistant for. Just get that off.
Is that small enough for you?
Yeah, just put it over there.
Yeah, it's just easier than doing this knot thing. Okay, so next it says thread the other end of the connector cable with the smaller connector plug, the male connector plug, through the hole in the officer's quarters superstructure 14G. It goes through the hole on the port side. It is a tight fit. Feed the socket through with the wire, with the wider rim at the top where the cable is adjacent to the LED circuit board, where the opening in the superstructure is widest, on the left-hand side hole.
Right. Well, I'm going that way. Is that the right hole or is that the wrong one?
That's the wrong one.
I thought so.
Port is left.
Oh, see what I mean by going to be a tight fit. That's stupid. Yeah. That's it. Right, now the funnel.
Right, so step 15 says, with the connector cable K1 in position, fit the funnel on the superstructure 14G as shown. Turn the assembly over so that you can fix the funnel in place with two APCs.
That one. Yeah, pull. I might have to come back to this.
Right.
I might have to come back to this because these don't look right.
So do you want to leave the screw in until we know you think it's right?
Right. What? Right. There's two screws going to go in the bottom there. I'm going to leave them for now because I don't think I've got them right.
Right.
So I can take them off camera and do them again. But all, as I say, as Mark says, two screws under there to fit the funnel on. That'll be the funnel. All I'm going to do is take the funnel off again, sort them out, get them in the right order,
and I'll do that offline, so it's not.
Okay.
Do you want to go?
So step 16 would be fit the grill 19C on top of the funnel without using any glue. This replacement grill is a better fit than the grill supplied with issue 11. Hold the grill in place with masking tape if needed, or if you may, I've put my grill away until the model is complete.
Yeah, that's what he's done.
And that is completed work. The first funnel has been attached to the top of the officers' quarters, and several vents and other details have been fitted. The smoke generator assembly will be refitted at a later stage, and the white grill 20i will be used in a future issue. Store all the parts carefully. So that's issue 20 done,
Right,
and that means we're moving over to issue 21.
Right, so
tidy up.
if you give me a couple of minutes so I can.
Yeah.
Don't know if you want to do any chat to catch up while we tidy this up.
No, there's no chat to catch up on.
Put that there.
I'll just put that there, and move these off here. Gives me room. That there, and issue 21.
And I've got to climb up here.
Why is it up there?
But yeah, it's on my shelf.
Yeah, but where is issue 21?
In your hand. No, on the table behind you. Oh, there. And there she is.
Right.
So I'm going to try to get through it.
No, loads of stuff to sellotape with this.
It's open. Could be the other end that's open, like.
Right, with issue 21, you do get the replacement parts that go on the well deck and the forecastle. So that's something Danny can do in his own time. Because people know what to do with that. Danny can do that.
Okay, so the issue 21 is starboard hull section.
Got the screws everything.
Everything's in there.
Right. Oh, this is where I need that funny shaped screwdriver.
Just keep the tissue paper because it comes in good for covering other parts of models up.
Yeah. Right, I can see where this is going to go, so this is going to be fun.
And the way the head is going, you're going to need it. Okay, so parts in this issue, 21A is starboard hull section.
There you go.
And then you should have some IM screws and KM screws.
KMs and IMs.
Okay, so stage 1 is take the hull assembly from issue 18 and the hull section 20A, fit the section 21A along the top edge of the keel section 13A so that the screw holes are aligned as indicated. Fix the two sections together with 4 IM screws, yellow circles.
Freaking hell, let's just check some gear. Oh, this is what you need to get in, is it?
Oh, if I lift it up from the back and push it in.
Any tips on how this goes in?
You sort of it's more or less getting the bottom holes in first, so you sort of bring it up on it.
What these holes in?
That's it. Yeah, like that, bringing it upwards.
There you go.
Oh, that's it. Clicked in.
There we go.
Okay, so it's the IM screws first.
Yes. And my top tip for this is to get the screws in as far and as tight as you can to stop seeing panel lines.
Do you need oil?
Yes, metal. Screwdriver.
What do you do with that? If this hull, it clipped into place, so you don't have to actually hold it as much.
Mm.
I think it didn't. I thought it was a bit.
Oh, once you get it, don't want to get in, but once you get it in, it clicks in.
Personally, I prefer the way the Bismarck hull was done. I would have thought they would have done something similar to like the Bismarck hull, but no, it's completely different.
I think it's more trickier.
Yeah, but you see, the Bismarck, you really don't see from. If I'm in my chair and I'm looking at it behind me, it's really, you know, the panel lines aren't as bad.
No.
We don't have these in the Bismarck. You don't have them plastic connecting things as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you have connecting bits, but the metal.
Which probably makes the Bismarck probably that little bit heavier.
Yeah. D says, agreed, Mark. Bismarck hull is how it should have been done. Yes, exactly.
Right, I'll take it these next are these hexagons.
Yeah. So step 2 is the forward edge of 21A is aligned with the joining panel 9I. Fix the parts together with 2 km screws using the Allen key supplied with issue 15.
Oh,
this is where the fun begins.
Yeah, where's that Allen key? Oh god, 2 Allen keys.
Well, one's got a hex on it, the other one hasn't.
Hang on, he's got lights on.
Yes.
To work. Cool. Now I can see in the dark. Oh god, these are gonna be fun.
Does that make it easier?
Yeah, but just think as we get further down the model, you can use your bendy part of the Oria screwdriver to get them in.
Oh, this is going to take friggin' ages.
Well, get them baited and then we can do it off screen. If you can't get them tight.
Oh, I hate hexy fucking screws. Where's your other one? You're going to be friggin' worse. I'll get them in by hand, by your fingers first.
You're going to get your hand in.
I actually used a bit from the Oria set and used that to twist to get them as far down as I could, and then tightened them with the Allen key.
Oh, he just plonks a set in front of us, you know. Doesn't just say I'll search through for the Allen key for you.
What did I say? What?
Well, there's a spare screw there because I'm busy with trying to get the screw in by hand. Which I'm not going to get in by hand. What if little thingy? I've got mine to do yet. Right, just take the swig while he's sorting out the.
There you go.
That one fits.
Yep.
Trouble is, it's not magnetic.
Well, there you go, make it magnetic.
Good thinking, Batman. Make it now. Sure, that's right. First size.
It is a tight fit down there.
Just bloody turning. Need a bigger one than that. The one that's just turning.
That's the next size up.
Nope. Nope. Yeah. I'm sorry you just can't see what I'm doing in here.
I can try to get the camera angled a bit better. That's the best I can get that.
I'll just put it back where it was. Right. That's as tight as I can get that with that. Oh, that's as tight as I can get that with that. So where's the Allen key? I must have dropped it on the floor. I knew something fell on the floor.
Yeah, there it is.
Sure, that's a weak Allen key. It doesn't even fit.
Well, the one that comes with it.
Okay. That's... So we're going for a time, Mark?
It's nearly 9 o'clock. Don't worry. Dave Matt says you're doing very well, Dave. And
Yeah.
DS Models of Vinci says, gosh, there's a lot to do in this issue.
What I do, I kind of get this. Oh, where's that little Allen key thing going? That one I was using. Being a twat. Even with an Allen key.
Well, now get a switch out.
Can I get it locked in?
Dave Matt Builds says no one could see what I was doing when I was doing mine. It's a fiddly issue, this one.
Yeah.
Don't know what it is, isn't it? Especially that one at the bottom. It feels like it's locked, but it's not.
And not have much room to move.
in, but it's not tight. Where's that flexi hose? I don't know if it'll work. Never tried it before. How the hell did you get these bottom ones in?
Well, Dave must have a chip out of it.
No, I can't get this bottom one in. Flexi hose is too big. I put that there.
Dave Matt Build says, I tried to use my flexi screwdriver, but it couldn't reach it.
No. I'm gonna have to. I've got some better Allen keys at home. I might have to for the bottom one. It's the bottom one that's being an awkward. I just can't.
That's too big.
Far too big.
That's too big.
Far too big.
But I don't think so. Not the right size. Ooh, hang on. Well, why do they not work? What's that?
It seems to be that the Allen key we've got with the what you call it's not fitting there. Now I can't get this bottom screw in.
There we go.
Dave Max says, so what I did was put the screw in by hand and turned it a bit so it gripped and then used my hex key.
It just doesn't seem want to go with this bottom one. The whole screw just does not seem want to go in. Doesn't want to go in.
Try the screw. The spare one.
Oh God, get down and look. That's just turn it. I've got the thing in. Right. Where's that going to? Do the boat.
D says, what is the part work build without fiddly bits to do? Undo the hull screws, then lock the hex. Might not be lined up right.
Yeah, I might have to do that. It's in, it's just not tightening. So I might have to do, I'll do that. Best I can get it in. I don't know if this is just turning on it or not. I'll just turn it on it. If I can get this in. Sorry about this taking its time. Yeah, I thought the shoe 20 was going to be the longest.
It's always the case. It's the one that you go, oh, this was going to be a quick issue, pretty easy.
That's why you never say that, because it ends up being an absolute pig of an issue. We've got Rolando Flaws in tonight saying hello. Hello, Rolando.
Hello.
Rolando. This is being a twat to get there. I think that's the best I'm going to get that in.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the best I'm going to get that in.
Okay. Dave Matt Bill says, take all the time you need, Dave. It's a real pain putting that screw in. Got Sprue and Glue in saying, looking good, Dave. And we've got D. Harris saying, evening to Rolando.
Yeah. It's in. The whole looks all right. Yeah. Okay, that's And that's it.
So what's
Okay.
Okay.
Well
Right.
done. Okay, so that is completed work. Another section has been fitted to the starboard side of the hull. We do have an extra sheet on these instructions, which is instructions of the replacement parts for issues 1 and 13.
which looks a bit like not
Which Danno will be doing
off
off
screen.
time.
Yeah, because Danno's got a new one of them. I've got to paint up for him. What Mark kindly made.
Yes.
More.
All right.
Okay, so coming up in issue 22
Page.
will be issue 22 will be extension cable for the second funnel, arch and rectangular windows for the superstructure, LED strip, plastic band and screws. And I'm telling you now, I ain't putting all them windows on live.
Yes, he is.
I'll put one or two. I'll put them all on, leave one or two off, and do. Because I'll come over here early on Monday and do them when I finish my night shift.
Okay. Dave Matt Build says, "Great work, Dave. You got there eventually."
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just change my screen over. Hey,
Well, what does the about bit of difficulties?
these jobs are here to try, aren't they?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Actually, I enjoyed that tonight, even though that was a little bit difficult. But
Yeah.
yeah, I still enjoyed it. You know, it's better than somewhere you just sticking a wheel on than a tire on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gillian Dot says, "Good show and good work," and a big thumbs up. And
Gillian.
Harry says, "Great job, Geordie, with help with your lovely assistant." Yeah, Kate, LOL. DS Models and Vintage says, "Great work, Geordie Dave, well done." And Dave Matt Bill says, "Brilliant show tonight, guys, well deserved."
Thank you very much. Okay, well, these guys say goodbye. I would do as a schedule. Anybody out tomorrow night?
I'm not too sure about tomorrow night. Horlix might be doing a. Danno's live on Wednesday with his Stowbar. There's the craft and quiz on Thursday, and then back to Horlicks for the camper on Friday.
Yeah.
So
brilliant.
Right, so I'll go first, say my goodbye, but I'll just read out these last two chats. So D. Harris says night all in the chat also. And Matt Bill says night to D. So I'm going to say thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us while Geordie Dave struggled. You know, these things are challenges. And yeah, I'm off to go and have a night away. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.
Yep. Okay, Danno.
Yeah, bit of fiddy issue this week. But the foot was fun. It's starting to come together. So that's it. Join me on Wednesday with my show. Any stop. See you then.
Yep, and okay, thanks everybody, and thanks for sitting through that when I struggled with that. But these things happen. Anybody interested in gardening, I should have a DRD allotment video out tomorrow, one that hasn't been out for a while, so that's out. And I've got my Eddie Stubbard video out now, and there'll be another Dodge Charger coming out this week, so watch out for them. So I'm looking for my banding while I'm talking.
Let me just do something before we go. There we are. Right, there we go. Copy. I'm just putting the link in for the DRD allotment channel.
All right.
There we go. It's gone in the link for the channel.
Yeah, if anybody wants to look at that, you know, you might be interested in gardens or allotments. I eventually, hopefully, will try and get more videos out, but it's still work in progress.
Yeah.
So, thank you for joining me, and don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you can. I've got 95 subscribers, trying to get up with 100. So please, if you can, help us there. So good night from me.
Night.
No. Hello again.